Hi, today I am going to show you how to do the standard method of multiplication. So, if you look where the little finger is, this is pointing at something called the multiplier. The multiplier shows how many times we are going to multiply this. So that means we're going to have this number 5 times. I'm going to show the first step in green. So, if we look at the multiplier right here, the 5, then we look at the number above it to start, which is also 5. So then, you think 5 times 5 equals what? Well, 5 times 5 equals 25. What number is in the one digit? A 5. So then you write the 5 below the number that was above the multiplier. Then what you do with the number in the 10 digit is you write it above the number to the left of the 5 in this case. So like the 5 in this case is right here, so the number to its left is 7. So then I take the tens and put the number above it, which is a 2. My second step is going to be shown in blue. So, we just multiplied using this number, right? So then, we can't do the same thing with that, but to the number to its left, which is the one with the 2 above it, the 7. So, then we take it, 5 times 7 equals 35. So then, the number in the one digit goes below the 7, which is right here. So, I'm going to show the next step in blue. So, kind of the same thing. You look at the 5, the multiplier, the number above it, but you go to the number to its left, which is a 7. And 5 times 7 equals 35. So, then what do you do with the 2 above it? You actually add that to 35. And 35 plus 2 equals 37. So, the number in the one digit is 7, so you write that right here. Then the 3 goes up here. I'm going to show the final step in red. So, the multiplier, kind of the same thing. Look at the old one, go to the left with the 3 above it in this case. And 1 times 5, what does that equal? 5. 5 plus 3 equals 8. But then, if there's no 10, then what do? Because there is no 10, you just don't need to add a number to its left. So, you just write the whole number, like this, 8. But if there was a 10 in the end, it would go next to the 8 in the spot like right here. So, if you thought that was hard, well, don't think too soon because that was an easy multiplication problem. So, if you think you're ready, try a harder one like I'm going to do right now. So, I'm going to take our easy question and make it a little bit harder. So first, I'm going to erase the 1. Goodbye, 1. Next, I'm going to add a number. Well, now there's another 1. So, as I said before, my first part is going to be green. Give me some quiet time right here. Okay, so I made the question right here. Like, that's only the first part. Second part, I'm going to show in blue. And I'm actually going to make something that probably, if you're watching and never did the standard method before, you're not going to know what it is. So, this is called a placeholder. A placeholder is a very, very important part. You forget this part, it will mess up the entire thing. So, how a placeholder works is when you have a placeholder, it saves your space. So you don't put a number right here because you can't put a number right here because if you do, it'll mess up the question. So then my last step I'm going to show in red. So you go up here, you actually look at the 1 this time. And what helps some people is crossing out numbers that they already use, like the 5 and the 2. Those are the only numbers. And then you look at the 1. So 1 times 5 is, well, 5. So then you write the 5 down here. But you can't write right here. And then 1 times 7 equals 7. Then you write the 7 right here. And then you add it up. The placeholder is technically a 0. 5 plus placeholder equals 5. 7 plus 5 equals 12. So then you put the 2 right here, just like basic multiplication. Well, this basic multiplication. Then 1 plus 3, well, like 1 plus 3 equals 4. Then 4 plus 7 equals 11. So then you put the 1s right there, and your answer is 1,125. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned a lot about the standard method of multiplication and will stop using the normal. And I hope you will love using it because it makes hard questions much, much, much easier. Thank you for watching. Check my channel for more videos on math.